Hello everyone, I am Nagavelli Prasad working in TSRR Center of Excellence, Karimnagar. Today I am going to explain you a wonderful part of human anatomy, endocrine system. So endocrine system consists of many endocrine glands. Among those endocrine glands, today I am going to explain you the glands are known as adrenal glands. So my dear students, a pair of adrenal glands present in our body located anterior to the kidneys. They are attached to the kidneys. Hence, adrenal glands are called as suprarenal glands. So let us discuss how these adrenal glands anatomically present and what are the functions of those glands. So a pair of adrenal glands located above the kidneys. You can see here, this is the kidney, so above the kidney are anterior to the kidneys. So suprarenal glands, we can call as suprarenal glands, which is distinctly shows a different two parts. The outer tissue of adrenal glands known as adrenal cortex, and the centrally located tissue of adrenal glands known as adrenal medulla. Adrenal cortex, actually it is formed from the mesoderm of embryonic layer, so that it is called as mesodermal origin, whereas adrenal medulla is ectodermal in origin. It forms from the ectoderm of embryonic layer. Let us see adrenal cortex first. So the outer region, now you can see this outer tissue of adrenal gland, or you can see here outer tissue of adrenal gland known as adrenal cortex, which is again differentiated into three zones. The outer zone is known as zona glomerulosa. Zona glomerulosa is an outer region, outer zone of cortex, and the middle zone is a zona fasciculata, and the inner zone is known as zona reticularis. Let us see zona glomerulosa first. Zona glomerulosa secretes the hormones altogether called as corticoids, especially mineralocorticoids. Actually, adrenal cortex really synthesize or secrete the hormones together called as corticoids. Among these corticoids, mineralocorticoids secreted from the zona glomerulosa. Among mineralocorticoids, aldosterone is a chief mineral corticoid. We know that aldosterone play a vital role in RAS, renin-angiotensin aldosterone system. We have studied in excretory system, right? When GFR falls down, when blood pressure decreases, so RAS system activates. In that the final aldosterone, which helps in the reabsorption of sodium plus ions and water from the DCT and collecting duct, and secreting potassium ions into the DCT and collecting duct by the aldosterone, which maintain the blood pressure also. So that is regarding aldosterone, which is a chief mineralocorticoid secreted from the zona glomerulosa, which is the outer zona of adrenal cortex. Then middle zone of adrenal cortex is called as zona fasciculata, which release the corticoids known as glucocorticoids. Glucocorticoids, among all the glucocorticoids, cortisol is a chief glucocorticoid who's having a wonderful role in our body, in a human mechanism, especially carbohydrate metabolism. They help in the carbohydrate metabolism. Like gluconeogenesis, we have studied gluconeogenesis, production of glucose other than glycogen is known as gluconeogenesis, lipolysis, breaking down of lipids to form the glucose. So hence this carbohydrate metabolism, breaking down of other than glycogen lipids to form the glucose. So they are together called as life-saving hormones. They are called as life-saving hormones, and they help in us. They suppress the immune responses. I want to tell you the important point here. I want to mention here graft rejection. What is graft rejection here? When an organ is transplanted from one person to another person. The host body who receive the organ has a nature of rejecting that tissue. That is called as graft rejection. That graft rejection because of immune response only. So when a person receives organ from others, so the immune response has to suppress, then only the organ can survive, organ can fit into the body. So in such condition, in organ transplantation time, so cortisol play vital role. It suppresses the immune response so that the body organ transplantation can done easily. Then finally, cortisol helps in the RBC production also. RBC production by the cortisol. And one more function, it has stress combat. It helps in the fighting with stress combat hormone, we can say. So this is regarding glucocorticoids secreted by zona fasciculata, which is the middle zone of the adrenal cortex. And the inner zone of adrenal cortex is known as zona reticularis. Zona reticularis synthesize sex hormones, especially androgens. As we know, androgens are the male sex hormones. In the male sex hormone, testosterone is the chief androgen, we know. So testosterone helps in the secondary sexual characters in the male. So especially it is related to growth of the pubic hair, the hair at pubic region, and facial hair like a beard and mustache. So facial hair and the textual hair like armpit hair forms in the armpits. So this especially reticular. Zona reticularis is associated with synthesizing sex hormones like androgens, especially like testosterone. And zona fasciculata is associated to production of glucocorticoids, especially cortisol. And the zona glomerulosa is associated with mineralocorticoids. So especially aldosterone is the chief mineralocorticoid. This is regarding adrenal cortex, which is outer tissue of the adrenal glands. Then the centrally located tissue is known as adrenal medulla, which is ectodermal in origin, which secrete hormones togetherly called as catecholamines. There are two types of catecholamines released from the adrenal medulla: adrenaline and noradrenaline. Adrenaline, otherwise called epinephrine, and noradrenaline, otherwise called norepinephrine. So these are especially secreted in response to stress. When person is in a stress condition, so these hormones secrete into the body. Hence these are called as emergency hormones. And also these hormones together called as fight or flight hormone. In a particular situation, the person has to fight or has to flight or escape from that situation. These hormones play a vital role. So hence these are called as fight or flight hormones. And these catecholamines enhance the alertness in the person and dilation of the pupil, piloerection. So erecting the hair upon the skin like a goosebumps, piloerection, and sweating process also by the catecholamines only. They increase heartbeat and respiratory movements also. Blood pressure, so heartbeat increase because of catecholamines, and helps in the glycogenolysis. My dear students, glycogenolysis is a process in which glucose is formed by breakdown of glycogen, which is a reserve food in our body. So glycogenolysis process is performed by catecholamines. So when glycogenolysis takes place, so glucose level increases in the blood. So it leads to increase the glucose level in the blood. This is by the catecholamines secreted by the adrenal medulla. And corticoids are released from the adrenal cortex, and the catecholamines from the adrenal medulla. This is regarding adrenal glands. Thank you.